Good afternoon, folks. That's the old captain coming to you from the dock. I've tried this. This is my third take, so if it doesn't do well, I'm gonna cut it off and do it another time before I get frustrated. Anyway, I want to talk to you a little bit about the LOODY B. LOODY B's 14 foot. It's a Mad River canoe. It has 3 seats. There's one under where I sit. There's one under the middle here. There's one under the charger, trickle charger, and it's designed to capacity 875 pounds. And I've done my best to stay in that range. So I'm a pretty big fella, and with all this junk, I don't know how much it weighs, but needless to say, I don't have to reach very far down to wash my hands. We're going to start back here in the stern, if you will, in the back. Got a landing net, got Old Glory, I got running lights back here, and the 50-pound Minn Kota 5-speed trolling motor mounted on a 2x4 that comes up across the thing. It's mounted to the boat. It's notched. It's got a gazillion screws and bolts designed by my neighbor Joe Curran, and I don't think it's going anywhere. So far, so good. And now the cockpit. I can get in it, and once I'm in there, everything's right here at my hands. I can get to my rods, I can get to my USB port where I have, I can charge my Bluetooth speaker, I can charge my phone. I've got my Lowrance here that I call the bat scope. I've got my tripod where I can put my camera in case I want to show off and smile or do a video. I got 2 rod holders back here, one with a Shimano left-handed baitcaster, and then one with what I think is the best catfishing reel around, Old Ambassador, made in Sweden. So fishing ugly sticks, 7.5 foot ugly sticks times 2, and then under all this is, I call this the hood. The original battery's up under there. I've spliced into the trolling motor and run the wires up here, and I clamp on with the jumper cable ends on this end on the battery. Recently, I've added another battery, and I tie it into the to the whole thing with another set of jumper cables. And so far, that's done extremely well. The last time I was out, I drifted. I've never tried that before, but I like it. And one of the reasons I like it is I don't have to pull up an anchor. I don't have to get hung in the anchor. A fish doesn't get around the anchor rope. And when I get a big one, he's got to pull me as well as, everything. So I guarantee if he pulls all of me and all this boat around, it's going to slow him down. Rather than fish everything, or rather than fish 2 poles on the same side as the trolling motor, I've got a spinning rod that I fish diagonally, and being an old carp man, I got a bait runner reel. You flip the switch and it free spools. You turn the crank and it engages the original drag. And like I said, I got an angle so to go across to the port side, the right side of the boat. And this is a bite alarm. If you're not familiar with bite alarms, when the fish runs, there's no doubt that you've got a fish on. And there's nothing more satisfying than to be about half asleep or be reading and that thing scream. My friend Tim Gill would say he lit out. And when one lights out, you know all about it. Well, here in front of me, I got various and sundry hooks, knives, flashlights, business cards, a little of this and a little of that. Everybody needs some stuff like that. I've got a cutting board down there between my feet. My anchor is right here, this big old iron railroad thing. And then my anchor rope, I wanted to show you this. My anchor rope, I clip to this carabiner, and it's wrapped around that wire holder or whatever you want to call it, and I got a jug on there so it'll float. So the jug's on my end, so once if I need to get away from, if I'm anchored and need to get away from there, I can unclip it and it'll float and I can come back to it. So that's basically what that's about. Like I say, I got a trickle charger. I charge each battery independently to make sure they're charged. Once they're maintaining, I tie it all together to be ready to go, and then put the trickle charger back on it so it will maintain the charge. Now these rods are flanged out right now just to show you, but of course when I'm going across the way, going out to the lake, before I get there, I flip them in so they won't be in the way of anything. But it's pretty cool because it doesn't require any gas. It doesn't require a truck. It doesn't require a whole lot of anything other than keeping it charged and going. Another item I have is this little remote, and it's hooked to my iPhone. I can push the button and start and stop a video, start and stop a photograph. I've got several canoes. I've got 3 here in the sling or in the lift, and when I get ready to go, I just flip the switch and they all go down, and I've got them secured. I've learned early on that the 2 you're not going to take need to be secured, because when you come back, they may float off. So I've learned a lot since we've been here, but that's pretty much it, I guess. And nobody has any more fun than I do, and I know it's not difficult to catch catfish on Lake Sinclair, and I know a lot of people, have their own opinions about stuff, but folks, I just love what I do. I love people, love the Lord, love my dog, love my family, and we have a simple life. And this is Annie. I love her too. So if you keep up with the old captain, I appreciate it. Thank you for checking us out this afternoon. Hope you have a great day. God bless you. Take care, and come see me sometime at the Steel Bridge.